Okay, so I got a request to do my double hammock tied at shoulder with candy cane chest belt. And we're just about to go swimming, so we're in our swimsuits, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this around my back and put one tail just over my shoulder. And I'm going to bring it up till I'm just about at my hip. So I have just enough to make my candy cane chest belt, because this wrap is a little bit short for this carry for me. Like if it was just a teensy bit longer, it would be a little bit better, but it still works. I'm just really far in the tippy tails when I'm done. So what I did was I reached around to the middle of my back and pinched that point, and then that's what I'm going to put in the middle of her back to put her up. Here, get your baby. She might get mad. This is our second attempt at filming. You want your baby? Do you want your baby? You do? Okay, so see I have this one really short tail just down to my hip. And then I'm going to take the top rails, and I'm holding them out a little bit but still secure. And I'm going to pull all the slack down through the bottom so that I just have the top rail at her neck. And then I'm going to pin the top rail, and I'm going to reach behind to make my seat. I like to go under the legs, right behind her knees, and then pull up and kind of hop and push her away from my body at the same time. And then I'm going to gather this side, put it up and under my chin, like that. And then I have a really long side. So I'm going to take this side, and I'm going to snug it up a little bit. And I'm going to keep it tight and pull it under my arm and make my chest pass. And I like to grab the top rail here. And then the top rail with this hand. So I can really pull it up and extend it over her back. And pull it across. Like that. And I like to work from the bottom up. And then I got a little bit more here. I like to kind of feed it around. I just think it makes it a little bit easier to tell exactly where you need to pull if you follow it. Okay, until you have a pretty snug chest pass. Sorry, so move your hand. Okay, and then keeping all that tension, I'm going to pull it up and over my shoulder. And I like to re-snug up my top rail when I do that, because I find that I normally... What? Well, pull your arm out. Is that what you wanted? I like to pull on my top rail, because I find when I pull it over my shoulder, I lose a little bit of the tension in the top rail. Okay, and then holding all that tension, I'm going to put it between my knees, and I'm just going to re-snug up this side. I tend to lose a little bit, because since I have to hold it with my chin, it doesn't stay quite as tight. So I'm just going to re-snug that all up, and then take the long one again, go under my arm, over the leg, under her butt, over the second leg, and up towards my shoulder. See, so it comes under my arm there. So you can tie a knot here if you have a shorter wrap, or you can twist it a few times and make a candy cane chest belt. So you can see I'm really in the tippy tails here, but that's okay. It's kind of nice when you're doing something and you don't have a lot of extra fabric hanging out. And this is a grippy wrap, so it holds really well. If you had a slippery wrap, then you probably wouldn't want to just tie at your shoulder or under the bum. But I make a tiny little double knot and it works out just fine. That was kind of, hopefully that is good for you guys. I really like this with the candy cane chest belt. It just adds even more support. You can, bye-bye, you can kind of cup your shoulders. And that's really nice if you feel like your chest press is really wide. Sometimes I like when it goes up under the candy cane chest belt, because I feel like it just kind of makes a barrier between my skin, and so I don't get as many pressure points. But you can sorry, it's tight, which is good, so it's hard to pull down, but you can fold it over to show both sides of your wrap, just for fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.